Alright folks, so I was bored and I categorized all the skins for tier 10 into this chart, and practically after 9 seasons of Battle Pass, 4 years of Holiday Ops, and a bunch of events in between, we can see a few vehicles that are somewhat in World of Tanks or Wargaming's favor compared to other tier 10s, where they don't even get a skin out of all these years. So let's take a look at the most neglected tier 10 in World of Tanks history for now. So some vehicles already have like 2 or 3 skins. Like the Bat Chat already has 3 from Battle Pass, last Warhammer stuff. You can get a Battle Pass skin for money. You can also get one for Holiday Ops and the Waffentrigger event. So technically there's a lot of work done into the skin for the Bat Chat, whereas the K91 doesn't have a skin whatsoever. So yeah, out of all this list, some of these vehicles are not that popular. So the gray vehicles, we don't talk about these. These are the collector's tanks. These are the legacy vehicles where Wargaming doesn't care about them anymore. Like the T92A, the 113, just fade into history practically. So I'll post this list onto the forums in the description below, but you can take a look. So the FE215B needs a heavy buff. The turret is not as strong as a Super Conqueror, so yeah, it needs a buff of sorts. It's a sniper heavy tank. The blue ones are reward, as well as the yellow ones. Yellow ones are more of a special store slash black market thingy, so spend all your money for them, or bond shop esque, or bonds auction practically. So yeah, as you can see, when I took a look at this list, a lot of the light tanks are not featured in Battle Pass, but they do have a skin. Whereas artillery, yeah, nobody likes artillery. Even though 40% of them gets a skin, some way, shape, or form, so surprising too. But out of all of these, I can find about 3 vehicles or 4 vehicles that are pretty crap or neglected whatsoever. So one vehicle is the Foch B AMX 50 with the 120mm autoloader. No skin whatsoever. It replaced the Foch 155. So this vehicle is, well, I wouldn't say bad, but people say it could be the next Waffentrigger, even though it doesn't have a turret. So Waffentrigger off E100. Oh yeah, it has 6-round clip. Does a lot of hefty damage in terms of burst, but the Waffentrigger off E100 has the same 128, but that deals more alpha than this 400 alpha gun. Has 6 rounds in a clip too. It dealt like what, 540 per shot because the 128 or something, but yeah, it's more devastating than this gun. Also, it has a turret, whereas this thing doesn't have a turret, and this thing still has a weak spot. It has better camo though, so that's the upside. But yeah, this thing has been neglected for a while now. No skins, no featuring on Battle Pass because whatever, nobody cares about it. So that's fun. Minotauro is new, so we won't count that. That's new stuff, hot new stuff. So nothing about that there. Yeah, this light tank as well as this light tank are well, the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen has one of the lowest win percent ratio in World of Tanks. So here is what news. I usually use this website for percentage statistics of vehicles. So let's go to tier 10. Let's go to win percent ratio. Rheinmetall Panzerwagen at 46.5%. So kind of low. And yeah, total played, well, we don't count the just count the regular ones. Wow, still played less than half. Okay, but Yo Tank, as expected, is the most recent according to this list. Minotauro has not been added, so it's not on the list yet, obviously. But Yeah, 1% ratio. The top is Object 268 version number 4. Surprisingly, the CS63 is second. That's surprising, huh? But on to Panzerwagen, then the Sheridan. Sheridan got a skin last year for Holiday Ops, so not really neglected, but K91. It's not a half bad sniper of a medium tank, but it doesn't have a fully traversable turret. It has a very good gun, very good 100mm, but I don't know. It's not featured in Battle Pass whatsoever. It's not featured in Holiday Ops. Neglected? Somewhat. I mean, even the special reward tanks like the 907 or the M60 patent have a skin from Clan Wars, whereas the K91 doesn't really. Huh. Alright, this is oh, this should be yellow. That's well, that's the same as the 907, so okay, we didn't highlight that one. Alright, fine. Battle Pass. FE25B gets neglected as all hell. Like I said. Oh, there it is. It should be the same kind of a turret as the Conqueror at tier 9, but this turret is not as strong as you would think. And the only thing good about it is the sniping DPM, practically, but it's an old tank. Same goes with the 1A3 when it replaced by the Badger. So they're not going to give a skin for this thing. No, they're not. They're not going to give a skin for this vehicle when it's not even available to the public. So they're not going to do that. So that's out of the question for this year's Holiday Ops. Go through the list. They even have a skin for the Type 5 when it came from the daily card deals that we got previously. The Kaiju skin, surprisingly, but VZ55 and the VK also got skins. VZ55 is more recent, but it still got a skin from last year's Holiday Ops. It was introduced last year too, but okay. And most of the vehicles are somewhat represented in either one way or another, right? But WZ132-1. Oof. It's the same with the next upcoming vehicle we'll talk about, but this vehicle, this light tank, is more of a small medium in a sense. It's like a small object 140, practically. Well, not really. It has a 105, so it deals more damage than the object 140, but it's a light tank, so don't know why this vehicle is not as popular. I have no reason. I mean, it's not half bad, like the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, but nobody plays it, or nobody featured it in terms of Battle Pass or stuff. And the final vehicle I want to talk about is this thing. One of the least played, I think, or least featured tank destroyer out there. It has low shell velocity, which is like 700 meters per second. It's kind of crap, but it has decent armor unless you count for the lower plate. So it's like a Badger, but it doesn't really have that crazy of a DPM as the Badger, like 4,000 DPM or something. Still not half bad when you look at the general stats, but there's a small cupola for the loader on top right here, so that's a weak spot. I think that's a weak spot, I don't know. Yeah, that's a weak spot. Yeah, frontal plate about 300, 200-ish, so gold shell will still somewhat go through for a high penetrating gold shell, but that cupola is still a weak spot. Upper plate about 200, so shell velocity is also garbage, so we don't talk about that. But yeah, alright. Well, artillery doesn't count, so I would expect artillery skin for the Batchat, the autoloader, but They got a skin for the Conqueror gun carriage about 2 years ago, or a year ago, one of the which. And the black market featured a skin for the 261 for about 300 gold or 400 gold. I could have gotten one. Did not spend the money on the garage slot for the skin. Damn it. Well, there you go, folks. I'm pretty bored. So I'm trying to guess which vehicles they're going to give a skin for this holiday ops. And that's practically it. I grinded the battle pass stuff, and yeah, it's going smoothly, I guess. No, it's not really smoothly, but yeah, for vehicles that are going to be featured in this year's holiday ops as a skin, I'm thinking maybe one for the Foch, maybe one for the WZ132. That would be nice. Maybe for the WZ113 GFT. Practically, they're not going to. I don't know. I mean, some vehicles already got a holiday ops skin and a battle pass skin with it, like the E4. For some reason, alright. I mean, it's not neglected in Wargaming's eyes for now, but I'll post this list into the description below, but you guys could take a look. So for now, yeah, stay away from the K91, stay away from the Armatel Panzerwagen, the WZ113 GFT. Well, technically the Type 5 is somewhat neglected, but it still has a skin, so lowest win percent ratio out of all of them. K91, 4005 Stage 2. Not surprising when you think about it. It has no camo and no armor. You get artillery hits that deals full damage. Duh. And the high explosive nerfs suck. Patton is down here. Holy crap, that sucks. Same goes with the E4, the Grill 15, the 113 GFT. What's on the higher list, or higher end of the list? The 5A, the 113, 430U, Kranwagen, Object 140, Mouse, EBRs. Type 5 is here. Surprising. Wow. Well, 50% is not the highest win percent ratio out of all of them. Well, not surprising, but yeah, Object 268 version number 4, the most popular or highest win percent ratio out of all tier 10s, than the CS63. Now this is on the North America server, but let's take a look at the EU server. All vehicles, tier 10s, regular win percent ratio. Armatel Panzerwagen still down there. Oh, the 113 GFT is down here now. Oh, well, more people have it, I guess. K91, okay. FE4005. They buffed the AMXM4, so that should be a little bit better now, but top of the list, still 268 version number 4. Still CX63. What? I would expect the Leopard 1 to do better than the CX63. What the hell? 430 has been moved, so this is Ancient Artifact. VZ55, not surprising. 5A, yada yada. 430U. Patton doing a little bit better. That's good. And let's take a look at the Russian server. Just whatever. So I should not buy a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen in the foreseeable future. That's what it's telling me. Don't buy the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen. It only has 3 crew members also. Oof. And win percent ratio. Ooh, Rheinmetall Panzerwagen. T62A. Yeah, don't buy a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen. You will not have a good time. K91 doing a little bit better, but not much. Top of the list. Ancient Artifact, the original 263. Wow, CX. How is the CX63 doing better? Out of all the servers, what the hell? I would heavily expect the Leopard 1 to do a lot better than the CX63, but okay. E3 is up here, but VZ55, STB, 268 version number 4, yada yada. So basically, if you want to win more than the usual, buy a 268 version number 4 or VZ55. Do not buy the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen. Do not buy the K91. Where the hell is the 132. Middle of the list. Not half bad, but okay. Well, there you go, folks. I'm practically bored. So, do not want to grind, and there's no news. So we take a look at the skins. And for now, yeah, just stay away from the... I wonder how good the Fosh is. Give me a sec. Fosh. Where the hell is the Fosh one? Fosh AMX. Really? AMX 50 Fosh. What? Fosh B. There it is. Not half bad on the upper parts of the list. Surprising. Alright. I mean, it doesn't have a skin whatsoever out of all these times. All these 4 years or 3 years of skins with 3D stuff. Yeah. Well, there you go, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully we get to see more news on holiday ops stuff, but I'm doubting it. Wargaming is keeping stuff very close to their chest. Like as you saw with Season 9 of Battle Pass, they release everything with a micro patch, so you don't get to see what the skins are, or practically that's it, or stuff, I don't know. Yeah, they're keeping stuff close to their chest. We have to wait. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. 過ぎてゆく